I think college is a scam. I think
Yep.
that what you get in or get out for what you put in and what the job market requires isn't a fair trade-off. A lot of jobs that heck, every job that I've had since graduating college, I've never even needed a college degree for. I've always just done sales at this point. And there's so many jobs that don't require a college degree. There's so many jobs that require 5+ years of experience. And if you're trying to get your first job, it doesn't matter. But most importantly, every job that you take, the very first thing that you have to do is go through their specific training for their organization. So I
Yep.
think the whole idea of college itself is unnecessary. You should just focus on getting an apprenticeship, unless you're doing something like science, engineering, being a doctor. Okay, cool. You need a little bit of extra education for that.
Hmm.
For being a business owner itself, there's an old saying, a college education will, hang on, I got to make sure that I say it right.
Yep.
An education will get you a salary, but self education will get you a fortune. That's the biggest difference between knowledge and learning.
Hmm.
Knowledge is great to have, it's potential power because you have to have the application of that knowledge before you start seeing success. But the learning is the experience itself. That's what's actually going to allow you to grow and move in life and start to actually see some results that you can be proud of.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. The other thing with college, there's the high costs. It's been going up dramatically. I think the average across the country is like 38,000 per year. And you also got to think about the sacrifice of what you're doing. You are giving up 4 years out of high school to go do this instead of work. If you job hop and do other stuff, you can make a lot of money. Now, like you said, STEM field, yes, there are some jobs that do need it. But when you come back to what is college, people don't actually realize what college is. Do people know who made the education system? Because it was John D. Rockefeller, and who his idea of the whole system was to make employees. And so when you get these kids who are smart and they're like, why don't they teach me how to start a business? Why don't they teach me how to do taxes? The system was never supposed to do that. The system is specifically made for making employees. And I think people just don't know the background of where they're going. And so when you have these kids who want to do more, you're signing up to be an employee. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's what you're signing up to learn. And I think people need to take a step back and understand what they're really getting themselves into, because college isn't for everyone. There is a form of education in different routes. You can find people to work with, but to go into college, especially blindly because you don't have another path, is insanely stupid to me.